Some people grow up feeling different, not in a dramatic way, not in a way they can easily explain, but in a quiet, persistent way that follows them everywhere. Even as a child, they sensed it. They listened differently. They noticed things others ignored. They felt emotions more deeply, asked questions that didn't always have answers, and wondered why they never fully fit into the rhythm of the world around them. Teachers might have called them mature. Friends might have called them quiet. Family might have said they were just different. But none of those words ever captured what it truly felt like to live inside their mind. Psychology suggests that feeling different for an entire lifetime is rarely random. It's often the result of a mind that processes the world with more depth, more sensitivity, and more awareness than average. These individuals aren't broken, antisocial, or disconnected from reality. In fact, many of them are deeply connected, just not to the surface-level version of life most people are comfortable with. While others move easily through social roles and expectations, these people pause, reflect, and question. They don't just live experiences. They analyze them, absorb them, and carry them long after others have moved on. From a young age, people who feel different often realize that their inner world is richer than the outer one. They may enjoy solitude not because they dislike people, but because their thoughts feel more engaging than small talk. Conversations that revolve around status, gossip, or shallow opinions leave them feeling empty rather than fulfilled. Psychology refers to this as depth-oriented cognition, a pattern where the brain naturally seeks meaning, complexity, and emotional truth instead of constant stimulation. For these minds, silence is not uncomfortable. It's where clarity lives. As they grow older, this difference becomes more noticeable. In school, they may struggle to relate to their peers, not because they lack social skills, but because they crave authenticity. They don't want to pretend. They don't want to laugh at jokes that don't feel funny or agree with ideas that don't align with their values. This creates an early sense of being an outsider, even when surrounded by people. Over time, that quiet distance can turn into a lifelong identity of feeling like they exist slightly outside the world, observing it rather than fully belonging to it. Psychology also shows that many people who feel different their entire life have a heightened nervous system. This means they process emotional and sensory information more intensely. Loud environments feel overwhelming. Crowds feel draining. Emotional conflicts linger longer in their mind. While others can brush off negative interactions and move on, these individuals replay them, searching for meaning, patterns, and lessons. This sensitivity isn't a weakness. It's a trait, but in a society that values speed, confidence, and constant interaction, it often goes misunderstood. Because of this heightened sensitivity, social interactions can feel exhausting rather than energizing. These people may need more recovery time after being around others, even those they care about. Psychology explains this through the concept of emotional bandwidth. Their brain uses more energy to process social cues, emotional undertones, and unspoken dynamics. So when they withdraw, it's not rejection, it's self-preservation. Alone time becomes a way to regulate their nervous system and return to balance. Another reason these individuals feel different is their relationship with identity. They don't easily adopt labels, trends, or group identities. While many people find comfort in belonging to a defined social role, these minds resist being boxed in. They prefer to define themselves internally rather than externally. This creates a sense of freedom but also isolation. Without a clear category to fit into, they may feel unseen or misunderstood, even by those closest to them. Past experiences often deepen this sense of difference. Many people who feel different their entire life have faced moments where they learned early that being themselves came with consequences. They may have been judged, dismissed, or emotionally neglected for expressing their true thoughts or feelings. Psychology shows that when a child's authenticity is repeatedly met with misunderstanding, the brain adapts by becoming more guarded. Over time, they learn to observe rather than participate, to listen rather than speak, and to protect their inner world from those who might not value it. Trust becomes selective. These individuals don't open up easily, not because they lack warmth, but because they've learned that not everyone deserves access to their depth. They may have very few close connections, but those relationships are often intense, meaningful, and long-lasting. Quality replaces quantity. A single genuine bond feels more valuable than a room full of acquaintances. Feeling different also shapes the way these people think about success and happiness. They are less motivated by external validation, status symbols, or social approval. Psychology refers to this as low social dependency. Their sense of worth comes from internal alignment rather than outside praise. They care more about living in a way that feels honest than impressive. This can make them seem detached from conventional goals, but internally, they are often deeply fulfilled by their own standards. Their inner world becomes a place of refuge. Thoughts, imagination, memories, and self-reflection provide a sense of richness that doesn't depend on external circumstances. Many develop strong creative abilities, intuitive insight, or philosophical thinking. They notice patterns in human behavior, understand emotions without words, and sense shifts in energy others miss. This depth can feel isolating, but it also brings clarity and self-awareness that many people never develop. However, this lifelong feeling of being different isn't without its challenges. There are moments of loneliness, doubt, and wondering if something is wrong with them. Society often rewards conformity, extroversion, and emotional simplicity. When you don't naturally fit those molds, it's easy to question your place in the world. But psychology makes something clear: difference is not dysfunction. It's variation. And many of the traits that make these individuals feel out of place are the same traits that give them insight, empathy, and resilience. Over time, many people who feel different learn to stop trying to fit in and start building a life that fits them. They become more intentional with their energy, their relationships, and their environment. They choose depth over noise, meaning over appearance, and authenticity over approval. And while their path may look lonelier from the outside, internally, it often feels more aligned and peaceful. Feeling different your entire life doesn't mean you're disconnected from humanity. It often means you experience it more deeply. You see beneath the surface, feel beneath the words, and understand beneath the actions. And while that depth can be heavy at times, it also allows for a level of awareness and self-understanding that many people spend their entire lives searching for. So if you've always felt like you didn't belong, like you were watching the world rather than fully inside it, psychology suggests this might not be a flaw. It might be a sign of a mind that was built for depth, reflection, and authenticity. Some people are meant to walk a quieter path, not because they are lost, but because they see more than most. And sometimes, the people who feel different their entire life are the ones who understand life the most. If you want more psychology videos that explain these hidden patterns of the mind and help you understand yourself in ways no one ever taught you, stay here. The next video might reveal something about you that finally makes everything make sense.